Breaking news. Breaking news, guys. La Liga, which is the game between Barcelona and Villarreal, has just been cancelled. This actually happened during the Champions League game last night. And I have to talk about this because I know this is just not just a MMA channel, this is a sporting channel. And for all of you who have been in this channel, who have been following me for a long time, please like, comment, and subscribe. I appreciate it, and it will also grow the channel. So, Villarreal and Miami and Barcelona, which is supposed to be happened, which is supposed to be played in Miami, which has been official as of 1 week ago, as of days ago, has just been cancelled by the La Liga FA and by the promoters. And there is nothing that make me feel excited than this. As a Barcelona fan, which I should be worried about this, I'm just kind of excited, not because of we didn't get to watch the people from Miami couldn't get to watch the game, because I know that there are a lot of people that lives in USA, that lives in America, these Latin American countries, who watches La Liga every day, who are huge fans of Football Club Barcelona and huge fans of Real Madrid and other clubs in Spain, which is a pity that they couldn't get to watch it live. But I'm so happy about this, and I have my reasons to be happy about this. First and foremost, it is a shame to La Liga, and most especially a shame to the president, who I really, really want to be sacked. Honestly, I don't want a downfall of somebody else. Downfall of somebody else is not it's not my priority, and it's not something I take joy, pleasure in. But watching the way La Liga has been going down, watching the way the value of the league is going down since Cristiano Ronaldo and Lionel Messi has left that league keep dropping. Not just because of this game that are supposed to be scheduled in Miami, but the way the president have been treating the club's financial fair plays, the way he has been exposing other clubs' financial. I mean, if you look at what happened in the summer between Barcelona and Athletic Bilbao, it was shocking that the president, La Liga president Tebas, came out and showed and exposed the financial income of Football Club Barcelona, which is not supposed to be done. And this is violation of the rules of the football club. And what is so shocking about it is the way the Barcelona president took this. Because I don't know what is behind this Barcelona and Villarreal game, which we are going to still talk about. But if I keep mentioning a lot of things that Tebas has done, not just for Football Club Barcelona, if you look at the lowest team signing in the Premier League or in the French league or in the Italian league, is quite different from the way the football club in Spain, the Spanish league, has been signing players. Imagine Sevilla, who is the team that hasn't signed any player, that only signed one player, could only generate 200,000 to sign a player, while the lowest signing in England is about 250 million. So the league has been going down and down and down since Javier Tebas, who is the La Liga president, have taken over. And we all know that Javier Tebas is a huge fan of Real Madrid. Although there's a huge problem between him and Real Madrid. That's why he's having problem at the moment. And that's one thing that led me to know that if you have problem with Real Madrid and you have problem with Florentino Perez, your stay in that job is numbered. I know many people are going to come after me after this, but guys, as long as you have problem with Florentino Perez, I don't know the kind of power that man has in Spanish football. I know that man is a mafia. I know that man is bigger than most of these people you see in the post. The man is bigger than most of the people we see in big posts in Spain when it comes to sport and football, most especially. But we're not going to go into Real Madrid and more stuff. We're going to go into this Villarreal and Barcelona game, which was cancelled. Honestly, this is a big shame and a big letdown in La Liga, most especially Javier Tebas, like I said. And it's kind of jeopardized the future plan of this guy if he's going to be a president. Because after this situation, I think the government have been looking into his matter, has been looking into a lot of things he has done lately, and could kind of prejudice him and prejudice his continuity as a president of the La Liga Federation. Guys, if you don't know what happened, you literally have to go and search for this, because Villarreal and Barcelona was scheduled to play at the end of this year. And not just that, La Liga president Javier Tebas has already been talking about this for years ago. Not just this year, for years. And it has been come out, just came out and it came out to say one day is going to happen. Every year is going to happen. And this year it was official that, okay, Barcelona is going to do it. And now, after that official statement from Javier Tebas confirming that this game was going to happen, Javier Tebas came out and said, La Liga is not going to gain anything from it. The clubs are not going to gain anything for it. But the president of Barcelona, Joan Laporta, came out the other day and said, Barcelona is going to gain. You cannot tell Villarreal, who is not the same institute, the same, no disrespect to Villarreal or their fans or their team. You cannot tell Villarreal, who is not at the same level as Real Madrid and Barcelona, to go to Miami, which is like 12 to 15 hours flight with the players and everybody, even neglecting the fans. The fans who pay for season ticket to go watch it in the stadium, in the ceramic stadium in Villarreal, Spain, to go to Miami without earning anything. I mean, that's bullshit. That's lies. That's lies. We all know that there is something that Villarreal is going to gain from it. And there is something that Barcelona are supposed to gain from this. But what happened? The president said, no, there's no money that's going to come into anywhere, that the clubs are just doing it. It's between them and the promotion. Come on. You cannot leave a Spanish game that is supposed to be taking place in Spain, which is the author and the country of this league, and take it to another place without getting anything. I mean, you understand what I mean? So it's a big letdown that have also shocked the other Spanish teams. That's why last weekend, if you notice, the first 20 seconds of each games wasn't played. Every player didn't even touch the ball. They just has to wait. And this is the problem. La Liga TV right. The people who broadcast La Liga's game, they didn't try to broadcast this game. They didn't try to broadcast that first 20 seconds. And they put it in the TV and like the peaceful movement of La Liga to what is happening in the Palestine and Israel. I mean, it was a chaos. And this is the beginning of the end of this president. If you guys don't know now, you should know. I'm so happy that first and foremost, this didn't take place. And I know that if this didn't take place, that will be the beginning of the end of Javier Tebas. I mean, this La Liga needs change. La Liga needs change. The president needs change. I know every post, if you look at every post of football federation in Spain, it has been taken care of somebody who is a huge supporter of Real Madrid. You never see somebody from Osasuna, somebody from Barcelona, some from anywhere. And with Barcelona, we are all okay with it, because if it happens to be a Barcelona person, there will be war, because we all know the problem between Barcelona and Catalonia against Spain and the country itself. So we kind of have there's this issue between these two people who, like, we all know what happened when Catalonia is asking for their own independence, and this kind of annoys the Spanish government. So in putting a Catalan person in Spanish Football Federation is not something that they would like to joke with. So this has been happening for a long time. The La Liga president has been jeopardizing a lot this league. The league that has been in the pinnacle of football in recent years now is now coming down. And you cannot compare La Liga to the English Premier League. So it is so shocking. And honestly, after what happened yesterday, there is nobody that's happy as I am at the moment, knowing fully well that this didn't take place. You're like killing the right of those people who have paid for the season ticket not to watch the Barcelona Villarreal is one of the most interesting game of the season. Why don't you put the Copa del Rey final in Miami instead of Saudi Arabia? Why don't you put it in Miami? Knowing fully well that those two teams are going to benefit. But you know, if you put Barcelona, you put Real Madrid in Miami, they have more fans than every other team in La Liga. First and foremost, it is not well planned. Secondly, you're not doing well. If Tebas is a president that have been doing well, that have elevated La Liga to the highest standard, there is no how you're going to tell me that game won't stand. There is no how you're going to tell me that game won't stand. So what it means for the future is this. Nothing now that's going to be planned between two teams in Spain that's going to succeed as long as that Javier Tebas is. And every future plans that La Liga has with Miami or this Latin America might be jeopardized. And that is why, and that is what also brought me into this term that the days of Javier Tebas, the president of La Liga, is numbered. And I'm so happy that this didn't take place. Let me know what you think about this situation. Let me know what you think about the decision of cancelling the game of Villarreal and Barcelona in Miami. I will be reading down the comment below. Like I said in the beginning of this video, like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.